Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one, I get asked fairly often how I manage straps and what I do to manage straps. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to do it since I have a bunch in my inbox I haven't claimed yet or haven't got to. And this is just how I do it on the free to play. You guys, you may have other people may have different ideas, but I'll walk you through what I do and the easiest way to manage your straps, in my opinion, and what you should keep and shouldn't keep, again, in my opinion. The big problem if you're free to play, of course, is your strap inventory, right? So I try and save enough currency so I can buy at least one or two upgrades each month, right? So I'm very careful with my cash because I don't get it very easily. And you can see metal inventory, I have 225 slots, strap inventory 215. I want more. I want to always be building that up because the more straps you have, the better. In my opinion, you never know what's going to change and things like that. But that being said, let me kind of walk you through what I do. So I need to create a bunch of room for my straps. So what I like doing is going into the filter, right? You usually have the most straps for modern. You also need the most straps for modern, or it feels that way in both cases. Maybe I'm not right. So I start by era, I start by modern. You can see I have 43 total straps for modern era. We can actually check Hall of Fame, 0. This is a huge problem in this game, Scopely. My free to play has not gotten a single Hall of Fame strap in the 8 months I've been playing. What are you guys doing? Icons of WrestleMania, I have a few. Uh, Most of those get deleted. I'm only looking for affiliation. So I have one of those floating around that's not affiliation. So I definitely want to check that. Right? Because they're not good to me unless they're affiliation. So this one we can get rid of, right? And then this one isn't equipped. So let's see if I have anyone that can use it now. And I do. It doesn't really matter which one. They're both um feud. Triple H is striker and Cena, I believe, is acrobat. I definitely more likely to use two strikers. Plus, so we'll just throw that on there. Oops, and we'll go back in there. So, I mean, you can start with your lesser important ones or your lesser ones that you have if you want. So, like icons, I only keep affiliation. Everything else gets deleted. So now we have two of those. Hall of Fame, I don't have any. We don't have to worry about it. Next one, let's see what I have the least of. 37 Legend, 22 New Gen, 32 Attitude, 28 Ruthless Aggression. Hey Momo, how you doing? 18 PG, not very many. 20 reality. So let's start with the PGs, right? And then from there, I like going by class. So you can see I have 3 for strikers. Now, normally, what I would do after this is go. I keep on this account. I keep 1 armor, 2 takedown, and 3 fury is what I try to keep, right? Since I only have 3, I'm not going to worry about it, right? I'm not going to 2, I'm not going to worry about it. So 9 trickster. That seems really really high. I definitely don't need 9 for PG era tricksters. I have 1 armor, which is what I like to keep, so that's fine. One takedown. I like keeping 2. Where's that 9 come from? What do I have? I must have a bunch of not good stuff because I only have 3 of these. So I do keep health straps too. I like keeping 1 health strap as well. Um, Affiliation you would keep. Don't keep any anti-stun, anti-bleed, or this one. I have 1 extra turn. I don't keep those on this account either. So it seems likely that I have some unrolled ones. So let's go in here. Indeed, I do. This is the bad part. Trying to see your boost when you don't have a lot of parts can be a rough, but you don't want to throw away a good strap. 40% move, I don't really care about. I'm just going to eat that right away. 40% gem. Yeah, we're not going to keep that. With these ones, I don't have very many. It's easier just to not use the filter. Move damage, armor. 60 health, 1 health. 25 health is low. I won't keep that. I don't care about that. You want 50 or better. 25 isn't really going to make a dent. Were you to use it. Extra turn. Theoretically, you could use these in Stip Tour. My free-to-play will never be able to compete in Stip Tour. Really. Not to the point where this would matter. So that gets, those get auto, every one of extra turn will get sold on this account. So you can see now we have 1 move damage, 1 armor, and 2 furies. The 40% I probably wouldn't keep, but I only have 2, so... And this is another 40. So we'll get... Usually I would keep 3 in modern era, but these weaker eras, like 2 fury and 1 move is certainly enough for me. The reason I keep 2 is I would like a takedown for a male and female if it's needed, so they can be equipped at the same time and instead of having to switch them because I'm lazy. And then Fury, they just get used more, so I keep at least 3. Right, so this is fine. We eliminated a bunch of straps right there, right? And then, of course, I hit back because, you know, not smart. Go back in here. So that kind of, now we're down to 13 PG eras. Excellent. So let's check reality. And let's do a few more. Let's do 4 striker. We could look at those. So 50% I'll keep, 60 armor, 60 no move damage in reality. Striker. I definitely don't want 2 armor. They're both 60, so I'll just sell one. I use hardly any armor straps. I use mostly Fury and Takedown. A few health. I probably use more health ones than I do armor, to be honest. Alright. Powerhouse I have 4. 100% health. That's nice. 100, 160. So modern era I would keep 3. This era I don't need 3 in reality. We have hardly any reality superstars, so 2 gem damage is fine, right? 5 trickster. Bubba's got the move damage, 3 move damage. We're not going to need that. 1 gem. 1 armor. Move, armor. Let's get rid of these. This 1 move damage. I mean, it's only a 60%er. I don't know that I want 2 move damage in reality. It's fine. Well, it's fine. Now, you know what? There's no reason. Odds of me using 2 move damage in reality are slim to none. Ah, gosh dang it. Hit the right buttons, dum-dum. Alright, back in here. Back to reality. Only 4 here. 1 health, 2 health, a 150, and a nice spread. We don't need 250% health, so we'll get rid of that. Some really good ones here. Showboat 2. We won't. Yeah, I'll check it just in case. Yep, we're gonna leave those both. And 1. Well, we're gonna keep that one since we only have 1. So reality's done now. Now we'll move to Ruthless Aggression. I probably don't need 8 Technician Ruthless Aggression straps, right? Let's do boost percentage. 1, 2, 3 100%ers. 100% move damage. So we don't need this, this, or this right off the bat. Also, Ruthless Aggression, I feel like I'm not going to need 300% strats ever for Fury, right? If it was modern, I would keep 3. And let's see what this rolls. And there's an armor one. All right. 4 showboats. 100% health is nice. And 3 furies we won't need. So let's just sell one of those. 700, 100 gem, 100 move, 40 armor, 40 move we won't need. But let's roll these and see what we get. 60 gem, we won't need that. Such a waste of strap parts. That's 100%er. It's almost fully unlocked. We will save that one over one of the other ones. That was unfortunate. And we only need one move damage. And we'll keep the one armor. And the alternative is you can not roll them and wait till you have more resources to roll them, right? 100, 100, 50 move, 40 move, 40 armor. Sell the 40 move. Okay. 100 move, 60 move, 60, 40. 40's bad. We're just going to keep the 160. That. Striker. We don't have any Ruthless Aggression. Alright, so let's move to New Gen. We have 3 Strikers. 140. We definitely don't need 2 move damage ones. 60, 60 affiliation. We don't have an armor. I guess I'll keep it. Probably won't ever use it, but for now we can keep it. I'm overdue for cleaning this up, by the way. Normally there wouldn't be this many on here. 100, 100, 100 defense, 60. So we're going to sell this one. And let's see what this rolls. Come on, man. Gosh, dang it. 40. I really hate champion system for this, right? Like, the fact that you have to roll to see what you get, whoever designed this was a butthole. Like, they just really wanted you never to have strap parts when this was designed, right? Like, it's such a douchey move. You really should have the information ahead of time, right? To waste your stuff. And it doesn't hurt like a really experienced player that's been playing a long time. It won't really hurt them if you've been playing a super long time. All this does is it screws over smaller accounts, newer players. It just makes the game way more difficult than it needs to be early on, right? It's I don't understand why games do that. Like, Champions is much better now, but originally they used to just create a ton of problems and then try and sell you the answer. And you shouldn't, your goal of the game should not be to create problems and then sell an answer, right? Your goal should be to build a fun game and offer value in your offers that people are happy to pay for, right? I support games I like. Like, I'll play if there's a fun free to play game, and I'll buy some stuff just to support the game because that keeps it going, right? But like, if you are constantly like dicking me over and stuff, I'll probably quit playing your game eventually. And I definitely am much less inclined to spend. We don't need this one. So we're clearing up a lot of space, and now let's just you guys have seen enough of this. Let's go to modern, because modern is probably the most important one because I have the most modern attitude legend, probably the ones you have the most for. So modern, I have like a more when I have like 8 like this, I'll break it down a little bit differently usually. So we got 3, 4, 6. So two other ones. One's that and one's an affiliation. These two are fine. We're going to keep those for sure, right? And we have 6 between the others. So this makes it easier to break down. So I have with 130 move for Bailey, 100, 100, another 100, which I probably would be inclined to keep. 1 armor is fine, but we don't 100, 100. I have 2 hundreds and 160. Now, a lot of times if this was 100, I would keep 3. I'm not going to keep a 60 though, since I have two 100s and I don't really want to use a 60. So I would be good with this, right? These 5, that's a good quantity. If I got another 100 Fury, I would keep 3. And then, yeah, so that's my 3, 2, 1, right? And then I'll keep 1 health strap and then all the affiliations. I don't ever get rid of affiliations just in case, right? So that's kind of what I do for modern, and I would do the same for attitude and legend probably as well, although maybe not legend, but attitude probably for sure. We get a lot of attitude posters in the game. So all right, so let's go here. I only have 5, 6. Yeah, that's fine probably. But you know, it's good too. You see how many, so we have 6 total. And then I can just go like this and boom, there's the 6. We can uncheck that. We have one of those, right? And then we have 2 and 2. So I'm going to keep those. We've already kind of discussed it. 2 move, 2 gem, right? So that's another, you can kind of filter it without even going in too. So we have 7. None, none. Great. Great. 1 armor. That's cool. We'll keep 1. 2 health. I don't need 2 health but yeah. I don't need 2 health, so we'll sell 1. So this can also save you some time doing it that way. So just messing with the filter, making it your friend, can help with the strap management, right? So back in here, all right. So back to modern. What were we on? Trickster, yeah. And we have 1, 2. So we should have 2 and 3, 3 and 1, which we'll probably keep. It's been very hard for me to get a move damage one, of course, because I want one here, but I got a 150, 100, and 100, so we'll keep those 3, right? Moving right along. Holy Acrobat 16 Batman. Wow. Apparently there's been a... Oh, it's all my Acrobats. There we go. 7. That makes way more sense, right? 7. I have 2 healths. 1 armor. None of the other ones. So let's check the 2 health. I can't ever see needing 100% health straps for modern acrobats at the same time, but 100 is really good. I'm gonna save them just because I'm a hoarder. You probably would only need 1, right? 1 move damage, so we'll keep that, and 3 fury. We'll probably keep those. Yeah, no, 40. Yes, yes, we probably. I'll actually keep it for now. Just because I have 2 already. I have all 3 equipped, so yeah, I'll keep it for now. We'll do that. But that'll be gone soon probably. 3 here, 100, 100. I'm gonna keep this one for the same reason. It's also fully unlocked. 2 move damage is gonna be fine. Yeah, that's kind of where we want to be on modern. 1 health is good. No armor, that's fine. Now, do we have any of these ones? Nope. All right, we're good there. And then technician. We have 9 total. Good. None of those. 1 armor's good. 2 health. We probably don't need to. Again, both 100%er. I'll keep them. You probably wouldn't need to. 1 would probably be fine. 1 takedown. We're going to keep that. 5 fury. We don't need 5. I will probably, because I have enough space right now. 150, 130, 100. I don't have 1 on Roxanne yet. I think I'm going to keep that 100. Just cuz. Okay. So we went through almost all of the straps now that I had, and you can see I was like overflowing. Let's see how many that deleted. That's not the right button, guys. Here. Okay, so from 215 to 185, that's like what, 30 something? 30 would be 40? No, 40 would be two. Yeah, so that was 30. We cleared up 30 straps that way. So now we can just claim all of these and select all. There we go. And that cleaned that up. And then we can go in here and kind of view them this way. New. 40% move for a tech. We're not going to keep that one. We'll go ahead and let that stay. That can 100 health can stay. That can stay till we check it. We definitely don't need a 10% Mark Henry. And so we'll catch a lot of these next time I do my stuff, right? And I do this every time I'm full. I go through these, and this is how I do it. So I let the ones with decent stats go through, and then I catch them when it's time to clean up, right? So that's what I personally do. So we'll just go ahead and sell that one, and then let's roll up this one. I believe we didn't have any good options here, or very few on this one. So that if it's a 40, I'll probably sell it instantly. But 60 or higher, I'll let go in to the pool to be checked out. Another 60% move damage. Can't get 100 to save my life there. We can sell that one. No, oh, of course it went off the screen. Okay, and then this is to check for affiliation only. Nope, so that's an auto sell. So that's kind of how I go about strap management on the free to play. I feel like a pretty good amount of strap space storage would be. I feel like, and we're up to where we got 193 at 215 now. I think 300 would probably be a good spot for strap storage for me. Metals, you need more. And I'll do metals in another video because this is 22 minutes long. And how I go about doing metals. But hopefully this helps you guys, because I get asked this question a lot. So this is how I deal with strap management on the free to play. On Mherex, I have enough for like 1,200 straps or something, and I'm a hoarder. So like if I have the over time, I would probably build this guy up to 500-600 just because I'm a hoarder when it comes to straps. I don't like changing things. I don't like changing metals, straps, plates. I want one for every character I'm using or might possibly use. But free to play can't quite do that, so that's how I manage it. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you found this helpful, and remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. On that, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Yeah, it's not really necessarily fun to manage straps. Inventory management's never really super fun, but it's nice to get it done.